Hi, I'm Dana Schott from Schott Financial Management. I handle marketing and event management. My parents moved here in the 1960s, and I eventually was born here. I loved my childhood here so much and knew that I wanted to return. And after I was married and had kids, and that ended up happening about 10 years after high school, I was able to move back to Prescott and provide for my family what I had growing up. Before moving here, my dad worked for NCR in Phoenix, and he heard about a job opening at the city of Prescott. So he thought, I'll apply for it, and it happened to be the finance director. He did that for some time, and eventually that progressed into being city manager. So after about 2 decades of working for the city of Prescott, he decided that he wanted to go into the private sector. And he had seen my grandfather work really hard. My grandfather lived in Phoenix, and he worked for Penn Mutual Life Insurance Company. And so after my dad's time at the city, he thought, well, I need to figure out what I want to do. So my grandfather provided a lot of guidance. My dad thought, oh, I want to be a financial advisor. And with my grandfather's background, he nurtured that. And so in 1986, my dad founded Andy Tomlinson Wealth Management. I knew his secretary from the city of Prescott, and when my dad made the transition to Andy Tomlinson Wealth Management, he brought Patty with her. Well, Patty came with my dad. And so Patty Lau was someone who was a close family friend. She used to babysit me, I used to babysit her kids, and she and her family were some of my best childhood memories, and she actually retired here not too long ago. And another one is Kay Baker. Kay Baker, who still works for us, she worked for the city also, and she became an employee after Patty did. And it's like having family that we cherish, and the longevity of those relationships really means a lot. Celebrating 40 years means we're truly blessed. After watching my grandfather and dad work so hard, it provided a good platform for when Steve took over in 2020 to create that as his own, and it's allowed us to serve our clients with the best products and services, and also develop personal relationships with the firm. And it's been amazing to see that my husband, Steve, could take it over in 2020. There's been some rebranding, and that has allowed us to make it our own and to prioritize what's most important to us. It's a great honor to see the clients that we've retained during that time and have it passed down to their children and their children's children. Steve and I have been fully running the business since 2020, so that's been 6 years. And we are most proud of the growth that we've made since our ownership. It makes us even more proud knowing that that results in our clients having good outcomes. But with all that said, it would not be possible with our wonderful staff that they provide to us and to our clients.